The group makes it to Mira with the help of the great Mazzuti. Returning to where Callus once called home, surely he'll have connections to ask about the End Magnus. And with that, welcome back to Let's Play Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. That was a mouthful there for a second. Anyways, in the last episode, we adventured here in Parnes. That's how you say this village name. I had a hard time trying to say this village's name. Parnes, the confectionery village. And we tried to ask around about the End Magnus from one of Callus's childhood friends. And we had to do a couple errands for her. And with that, she kind of gave us a lead over to Detourne. I think that's the name of this place. Detourne, the magical garden. Yeah, this place is called Parnes. I have such a hard time saying this village's name. Parnes. It makes more sense now that I'm reading it. But yeah, we got word to come over here to Detourne, the mystical garden. This is kind of a weird, really weird dungeon, and you'll understand when we venture into it. So let's go ahead and venture into Detourne. As you can see from this first room, it looks weird. Has a bunch of red blocks, blue blocks, a save flower that's upside down, rooms that are upside down on the ceiling, and a giant chain in the middle with a golden key on it. Yeah, this dungeon's weird. But it's one of the more memorable dungeons in this game, in my honest opinion. Namely because of something inside these rooms over here. We'll get into that here in a minute. But let's talk to this lady first. She says, what is it? As you can see, I'm quite busy picking mirage weed. You're in Detourne, the mystical garden. Back in the days when this was a famous quarry, the pickaxe was a very valued tool. The people of Mir don't see anything odd about this garden, but for foreigners, it's a strange and puzzling place. If something about Detourne ever puzzles you, just ask me, and I'll tell you whatever I can. Do you want to ask her about about something, Matthew? She has a whole list on how this dungeon is. So let's go ahead and talk to her. Let's talk about the garden. Please tell me about the garden. I like how "the" was capitalized in that sentence. There's a legend about this garden. It's from a very long time ago, even before it was a quarry. There was once a golden hero who used a single pickaxe to dig a hole and save his girlfriend. Wedged into the golden wall, a golden pickaxe that surpasses us all, and opened the door with a bonded key. Do you want to ask her about something else, Matthew? The blue stones and the red stones. The stones over there, when one side gets heavier, the other side gets lighter. See the blue stones floating above us? They do so because the red stones are heavier. There's a weird gravitational pull here, then. Let's talk to her about the scales. Huh? You've seen them already. They're nothing more than regular scales, right? There's nothing special about them to tell you. If you make the red scale pan heavy, it sinks. And if you make the blue scale pan heavy, it sinks. Isn't that just the natural physics at work? I don't know. There's stuff on the ceiling upside down. How do you talk about natural physics in this place, lady? Jeez. How do we talk about physics? There's literally an upside down. Please tell me about the mirage weed. I'm just gonna end that conversation right there. It's an illusionary weed that only grows in the mystical garden. If you don't pick it, it looks quite normal. But if you pull it out of the ground, it disappears in an instant. That's why it's called the mirage weed. The Golden Hero. Please tell me about the Golden Hero. A long time ago, there was a golden hero who used a single pickaxe to dig a hole and save his girlfriend. The door he opened at the time is closed now, and that concerns him greatly. I heard the door would appear again if we found the hero who would open it, but I've never seen one. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't want to ask her anything. You do want to talk to this lady, at least once. So, yeah, and talk to her about the Golden Hero specifically, and you'll understand why here in a minute. I see. Well, if something else comes up, come and ask me, okay? Next to her, on the walls here in Detourne, if you investigate the walls here, if I can, there we go. It says, looks like we can trap the magnet essence of the Mirage Weed. Would you want it? Yeah, we want it. I'm just gonna do it to add to collection right now. But the thing with this Mirage Weed, like the lady said, this thing disappears really quickly. So if we look here, we have the Mirage Weed, but soon it'll just flat out disappear. There's going to be a quest revolving around this later, and well, it's not going to do us any good to hold it right now because it's going to disappear. All right, so this is the bizarre thing. Let's walk through this door. We're now in an 8-bit game. Yes. This is a throwback to, I think, one of old Namco's old games, the Tower of Druaga, which was like a maze game. And they even come complete with these green slimes. Yeah, these slimes are actually from Tower of Druaga, are actual enemies we have to fight. And actually, one thing about these dudes, we actually have to kill them in order to advance. Namely, there's like a couple of set of slimes on the field, on this map here, this maze that we're in. And there's like a couple, like 3 or 4 sets of them. We have to destroy all of them in order to get the thing that we need to get. So, we're gonna go ahead and just kill these dudes here. This dungeon is surprisingly difficult. I'm not making it look that bad because I killed that guy. We need to take a picture of this because this is kind of a rare enemy. We need to have a picture of this dude. I mean, granted, it's not really a rare enemy because you can always come back and get this guy. They do water and Chronos attacks, but as you can see, he already did 123. I mean, granted, I wasn't greatest at defending myself, but if you don't defend yourself, they do upwards of like 200 to 250 damage to you, so it's just be careful. These guys are kind of damage dealers. As weird and gelatinous as they are, they do pack quite a punch. I need to take a picture of these dudes. I hope I don't kill this thing. I might stall just a little bit so I can get the camera. Because, like I said, trying to fight these guys in particular is kind of a chore. And I kind of want to make sure I get the picture and get it done, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to stall until I get the camera. Okay, I got the camera on this turn, so hopefully everything will be okay now. Now Shella has the camera. I will tell you one thing in particular about this dungeon is it has a couple of like really rare enemies in it. I wouldn't say there's, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. There are a couple of enemies in here we kind of want to grab drops from. What I mean by that is later when we actually fight the common enemies here, there's going to be one set of enemies that we kind of want to grab a Magnus, and it would be very beneficial to us. We can come back and get it at any time, but this is probably the easiest way to get it, so we kind of want to get it. By the way, I like when the slime dies, because he looks like he's saying bye-bye. He waves his little tentacle before he dies. It's so adorable, I love it. It's like, bye-bye. Oh. Ask and I shall receive. There's the frickin' drop. I thought it was another enemy that dropped that. This is a small fire. We want this Magnus because over time, this will evolve into something awesome. I mean, when you look at the description, it doesn't look like it's It's very... Actually, can you read it? It says, this small fire has begun to spread due to carelessness. If not extinguished right away, it could spread out of control before you know it. Yeah, like the slime picture, we got that. I like that it says habitat is Tower of Druaga. It's just flat out telling you this is the Tower of Druaga. So, we're gonna pick that up because that's very neat. There's a bunch of flames in the way. It says, what's this? A fire element. It's too hot to pass through. It'll give you a prompt to drop a Magnus on it. There's going to be an obvious solution to this later. You would think that you would need to do. But I'll get into that more. Okay, good. Alright. So if you leave, if you go back to where you came from, and you talk to the lady about the Golden Hero, if you come down here, it's very hard to see because he blends in with the background here. But there's the Golden Hero right there. He said, I've been waiting for a hero like you. Are you going to open the door of the quarry for me? Should we, Matthew? Of course. Of course. That's what I came here for. I knew it. I'm sure I opened the door before, but for some reason it's been closed up again. It's been bothering me for a long time. I can't do much, but I'll try to help you. Take these. You've obtained the valuable item, Jet Boots. That item right there increases your speed in the Tower of Druaga section, so you can go a lot faster. Talk to him again, though. To get to the quarry door, you need the golden key that is tied to the chain in this room. Yeah, you see it right in the middle of the room there. To break the bonded seal, I think the balance is important. Good luck. Oh, yes. I don't know if it'll be any use to you or not, but please take this. Doesn't holding it feel great? You've obtained the valuable item, White Sword. Okay, cool. So now we got both our things from the Golden Hero here. And as you can see, Kalos moves a lot faster in this segment here. We can't pass through the fire, but we kind of want to get through here. Now you're probably wondering, what does the White Sword do? Nothing. It does nothing. No, I'm being serious. It does absolutely nothing. Doesn't do anything in particular. But yeah, we can go and attack this slime here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these slimes here. But yeah, like, seriously, the White Sword does nothing. I don't even know why they even put this in here. But yeah, it doesn't do anything for you. Doesn't interact with anything in the Tower of Druaga section. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it when the slimes die. Okay. Rotten fish? Who would want to pick this up? God. Yeah, this is a drop that the slimes can drop, is rotten fish. All it does is, like, cause you to do 20% inflict... 20% chance of inflicting poison. And no. I'm gonna take the picture. Anyways. But yeah, we can't... I stand corrected. How did I do that? I'm not is it because I got the jet boots? That's so weird. Anyways, we need to get here before time runs out. Go in the middle. Go in the middle room. This leads to a big room that has the scales that they mentioned in here. Plus, two really weird shellfish, crab, hand, spider thing. I hate these things. Anyways, this chest here it has whirlwind hit finisher. This is a finisher for Gabari, and I think... Actually, let me get the other treasure chests, because there's two treasure chests in this room. We're going to avoid these guys for right now. I'll deal with them later. Grab this chest here, and it has a silver beret. Okay, cool. We got to change some decks around. Shella has vinegar. Her sweet deluxe drink turned into vinegar. I want to get rid of that. What do I have here I can put in here? Aqua Burst level 3. The small fire, I think we mentioned this, it'll evolve later into something awesome. But we'll need it for a lot of things. Callus here, I think you're fine. Gabari. Let's get rid of... I can't think of that. Oh, you're frozen. Oh, no, the flame mail. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to think there for a minute. Put whirlwind hit here. Oh, also, by the way, I just noticed this. Our auras that we collected back in Diadem evolved into level 3 already. So, yeah, over time, these things are going to level up even further. The highest level they go is 6, so just keep them in your thing there, and that'll add more things for your collection here. Liud. I failed to do something, Liud. Get rid of that calm helmet. That's kind of a weak defense item. We got this 2 episodes ago, and I hadn't put it in the Minuendo. Gosh, you got a lot of healings. I can part one of the cheeses, and I can put the devil horn in there. There we go. Okay, cool. Savina, you're fine. I think right now. I think you are right now. I think you're fine. Alright, I think everybody's good for right now. But yeah. Oh, wait, no. I'm not done yet. Party. Magnus. Whip. Savina's got a new equipment now. Silver Beret. It increases... What is this? Headache resistance. Sleep resistance. Poison resistance up by 70. And confusion is resistant up by 25, so cool. Let's put that on. Alright, now I think everything should be fine. Okay, anyways, now that I did this, let's go ahead and attack these creepy enemies. I hate these dudes. When I was younger, I hated these things because they scared the crap out of me because of the way they look. They're giant hands that kind of look like shellfish or something like that. They're like some sort of arachnid nonsense, and I just it's crazy. Anyways, I think these are called evil hands. I can't remember what these are called, but the hotheads here are dangerous because they increase their attack, and they do over 200 damage. So we want to get rid of these guys as fast as we can, but we also want to take pictures of these guys because we haven't gotten a picture of them yet. I guess I'll take care of one of them. Don't have anything else. That should kill him. Yeah, 580 damage. Holy moly. Then again, I doubled damage because I got his weakness. His weakness is water, obviously. I don't want to kill the other one because I want to get a picture of those guys. Sometimes I wonder if it's best to put like 2 cameras on my deck, but then again, I also don't want to like overload my deck with nonsense. Maybe whenever I upgrade someone else to their next class, and they add 10 more cards on there, I might do that. 203 damage. I think he's almost dead. But yeah, these enemies kind of hurt a lot. Explosive orb! Oh my goodness. 225 damage, and he killed himself too. Well, ain't that a crap. That's fine. I'll go and try to get another picture of those guys. Okay, do we have camera, please? No. But I need to heal Shella because that Shella took a lot of damage just now. Please, camera. Please, camera. I want to get at least one of these enemies taken a picture of. Let's heal Callus, I guess. Okay, so now I got the camera. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off here. But yeah, when I was younger, I played this game, I hated these enemies. These enemies scared the crap out of me. I don't know why. I guess it's just a creepy design. They kind of remind me of the Wall Masters from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time alone. Because they're like two hands put together into a shellfish and stuff. They even curl up like a dead spider too when they die. That's... Ugh. I hate these dudes. Alright, let me see what we got. We got Pow Tongue! God, that sounds nasty. Why would I want cow tongue, man? Devilish hands, that's what these called. A very peculiar life form resembling a spider. They say devil's hands were cut off as punishment. These hands are developed at will. Creepy. Jeez. Pow tongue, I'm gonna take that because that's just gonna turn to rotten food. I can always come back and get more of those if I don't need to. Now, let me fight you. Flaming powder. Okay, so we... Oh, thank goodness. Got the camera right first off here. Take a picture of this dude. Okay, so we gotta take them picture, and then we'll all see you guys when we peek these guys up. See, look at that. I guarded every attack from a powered-up hothead, and he still did 279 damage after all that. That is crazy. Holy crap. Now imagine if I didn't block all those. I can't remember if we showed this off, but this is Kalos' level 4 special. Flash Explosion. Okay, so Gormer, that's what these things are called, these hotheads. I always call them hotheads because that's what their family of enemies they are. You also got a green oak. God, I really am in need of money. I'll take the thing. I need to build Gabari's deck a little bit better because the mosquito. I think the mosquito is kind of starting to be the old news, if you know what I mean. Let's put some green oaks in here because honestly, like, I don't know why I have so many mosquitoes in here. Let's just do that. There we go. Gabari's more the powerhouse of the group, so we need to give him more stuff. There's one more enemy that I need to show off. So I'm gonna exit the room real quick and fight those devilish hands again because the enemy in question spawns with the devilish hand enemy. I'm hoping that it comes up here. Let me fight you again. Okay, so this is the new attack that we just got with Gabari. Whirlwind hit. I think that also causes confusion. I think. Whenever, possibility of confusion? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyways, that was Whirlwind hit. It's a level 5 special too. I'm gonna keep pumping you with cheese, Gabari. Gonna have constipation issues later, buddy. I shouldn't say that. I got a flame tongue. Okay, cool. We'll take that. Kalos, get rid of your ice dagger. Like I said, the ice dagger's overstaying the welcome. Let's start phasing them out. Unfortunately, that battle didn't have the enemy in question I'm looking for. Like I said, there's another like set of enemies in here. Fresh meat! Meat's back on the menu, boys! Sorry, I had to quote Lord of the Rings there for a minute. Heh, loser! That was what Kalos said in the I got Fire Yellow one. I'm gonna take the picture. Bacon! Oh, bacon! Oh my god, finally. Holy crap, I've been here for quite a while. I've been trying to get these enemies to spawn. Oh my god, I don't know why it took so long, but these other clam enemies are the other enemies we're trying to look for pictures and stuff. Oh my god, I did like 5 or 6 battles already, and I was like, dude, I'm so tired. I was like, I was going to fight the boss today. I don't think I'm going to at this point. I've wasted so much time trying to get these guys to spawn, and they just didn't want to spawn for me. I think these guys are magical based, if I remember correctly, so be very careful. I think they use all the elements. Kill all that stupid spider thing. Okay. Yeah, they use like water and stuff and light. I think they use wind too. Yeah, they just alternate between water, light, and wind attacks. I think they have a special too, with like where they do the lashing, like to their tongue lashing. Like, I think the book enemies from the ancient library magic. Yep, here we go. Dirty lickings. That doesn't sound too good. But we got inflicted with headache. Oh no, not headache. I'm being sarcastic. Honestly, headache is probably the best status ailment in the game. The reason why I say this is because what headache does... Okay, I gotta make sure I get this thing. What headache does is it makes your spirit numbers on your cards go on the sides, like up, down, and left and right on the card instead of like top, right, left, right. And honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, see, look, that's what they look like. This should have been like this in the regular game, because it makes more sense where you need to tilt your control stick in the direction to get the spirit number you want when you pick the cards. I don't know why that's not the default, but it is. So having a headache makes the game so much easier to play when you have a headache. Oh my god, as weird as it sounds, the headache is actually very, very good status to have. But yeah, like, it's hard enough, like, I know some people, whenever they were trying to understand how the spirit number system works, it's kind of awkward because the numbers are in the corners and you don't know which direction to push in order to get the numbers that you want. I'm gonna skip my turn here. Let's go ahead and use this. But headache completely eliminates that thought, because if I want to push up for 4, that's what I get. So yeah, like, yeah, you just push up to block and stuff like that, and like up, down, left, and right if you get the numbers you want. So honestly, having a headache is, I wouldn't cure it. That's just me. I don't know why they think that was an issue, but apparently it was. Oh no, my thing. I spent so much time here, my thing turned to vinegar. No! Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna go get the camera. Just give me a minute. Oh no, not a headache. It's not like you're gonna make the game easier for me, huh? It's about frickin' time. Oh my gosh. I hate waiting for the camera. I really probably need, whenever these characters class up next, I'm gonna put another camera if I have it optioned. To put another camera so I can have at least 2 in there. I mean, it won't hurt anything. Okay, so yeah, 3, 4, 5. Look how easy it is to pick the numbers, guys. Yeah, like headache, I don't understand why headache is the way it is. When we get a confusion status, all confusion does is it messes with the spirit numbers as well. But the thing is, though, it makes them like circle around the card, so it's hard to get the numbers you want. Headache just doesn't do that. It just makes the game easier on you. Magic shellfish, that's the thing that this is. I'm gonna get another fire burst. I'm crazy. Okay, now we can advance. Did I get everything? My gosh, I'm sorry. Like, I've been, like, it won't be for you guys, but I've been here for an hour already, and I'm like, dude, I thought I was going to do the dungeon and the boss today, but I barely even done, like, half of this so far. Okay, let me go down here. Okay, did it count the pow tongue? Okay, I think it should have. It should have counted the pow tongue. Because we've at least seen it. Oh, our piggy bank evolved into broken piggy bank. That's the last thing for that. Okay, it did count it. Okay, pow tongue, good. All right, so we got the Gromer, good. The magic shellfish and the devilish hands and the slime. Okay, good. All right, good. Yeah, if we look at our Magnus log, ZL here, yeah, our thing turned into broken piggy bank. Huh. Celestial flower. Oh, did that change too? Oh, okay. Let's change the vinegar out, because like I said, I've been here long enough to change the vinegar. Oops. That's okay. Fireburst, I guess. But yeah, look at our thing. Oh, it changed the care space changed to golden nugget too. And celestial flower, but okay, so we've been here a while, guys. Holy crap. Alright. Jump across here. And we want to grab 2 things of water. Oh, wait. Yes. I just kind of skipped his dialogue there, but that's alright. We need to get the pristine water here, and we need to get 2 of these things. And then we need to investigate the scale here. The blue side is hanging upwards. It says maybe the blue block floating has something to do with the blue scale pan being light. Why don't we just adjust it by pouring in some water? If we make this side heavier, I think the scales will be balanced. So let's put pristine water in. And it makes the scales balance. But we don't want it to be balanced. We want to go ahead and make the blue side heavier. Okay. Gotta avoid Mr. Devilish Hands again. Jeez, I don't want to fight another one of these guys right now, because, my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect that it's going to take that long for a certain enemy to pop up. Anyways, let's leave. Now here in the Tower of Druaga, each, like, stairwell corresponds with the 6 entrances in the entryway. So once we appear here at the top, we're going to be on the ceiling. Yeah, we're going to be on the ceiling here. We want to go on the top here. And now the blue blocks are up on the top, and the red blocks are on the bottom because we changed the scale. So if we talk to this thing, it says the base of this chain is rusty, probably because it's been submerged in water. Maybe we could break the chain at the base. Should we try to break it, Matthew? Yeah, let's break it. I had something... I thought for the longest time that the white sword is what caused you to break the chain, but I don't think it's that. Anyways, now that we've done that, and we go down to the bottom portion here, and as you can see, things have changed a little bit. But as you can see, the red block is all the way at the top again, but we'll get to that here in a second. We want to come over here and talk to the Golden Hero again. Oh, I just remembered the fire element in the quarry. Is that in your way? Well, Matthew? Yeah, it's in our way. Yes, I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's in the way. Could you do something about it? I thought so. I used to be troubled by that. Take this. And he gives you the red necklace. What that does is it makes it so you could just walk past the fire. To get to the quarry door, you need the golden key to try to the chain in the room. To break the bond the chain, I think balance is important. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. So now, if we come over here, we'll notice we're in this little spot here. There's nothing we could do. But keep in mind that this thing exists because it's going to be very important later. Alright, we want to go back in here this way. And now that we have the red jewel, we could just walk through the fire. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. We want to come up this way, I think. I think, anyways. And that leads us to this red flower here. I'm not going to save at the moment. I don't think we can grab the key here. I don't think, yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so now what we need to do here, we're gonna pop out back at the top here. I'm actually going to use this opportunity real quick. I think we have like one more slime to kill. Oh, and I have to come up that way. Okay, that's right. This is kind of a maze if you couldn't tell. Can I go this way? No. Okay. So, I need to, I think, I need to change the scales again. That's what I need to do. So I need to come back into this room again. I'm going to jump across here, and now we're going to change the scale back to the way it was. After this fight, I didn't mean to touch you. Oh, I got a squid! I'm a squid now, I'm a kid now. Okay, sorry. Let's get the squid, because that's actually a good healing item. Alright, let me get some more pristine water here. I need to have 2 of these things. And once we get 2 more of these guys, and fill up the red pail this time, we can actually probably get the key now that we broke the chain. Go ahead and put water here. And then do it again. When I first played this dungeon took me forever. And shoot, back when I got this game, like the remastered, I hadn't played this game in years. So playing through this dungeon again, oh my gosh, it took me a long time. And as you can see, there's a lot of back and forth with this dungeon. And not that I mind it, because I really like the reference to the other Namco game, the Tower of Druaga. I think that's kind of a really cool reference. But yeah, I think now if we come down here, yeah, there we go. Okay, the red block fell down, the chain is broke. So now if we investigate the thing, it says you have obtained the valuable key. That's what we're going to be needing for this door that's in the middle here. Now, let's head backwards a little bit. If I can get through here. Good thing I got these jet boots, man. And the fire elemental too, that helps a lot too. Now if we come down this way. Oh, how do I get that back up there? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Yeah, you had to come up to the top middle section here. That's what it was. God, I get so disoriented. And then we come through this door. There we go. Now we should come out here and get our last slime. There we go. Let's kick his butt. How does a slime fall asleep? I don't understand it. Anyways, bye-bye. Bye-bye. We kicked their butts. And for that, oh, we get a custard pudding. Yay! I like that. Let's get that. Now that we've kicked all the slime's butts in this dungeon, we can finally get the thing over in the corner. Now I just have to sorry, that was the wrong word. Make myself oriented a little bit. We gotta go, I think, down here. No, that's not it. maybe... Surely I don't think I have to mess with the scales again, because, yeah, as you can see, the treasure chest is spawned right there in that corner. Now we need to actually head to that corner. No, that's not it. Okay. Maybe it's the other way. I swear, I only had to mess with the scales twice in my practice run. I can't remember. Like I said, this place is kind of a maze. I mean, if it couldn't have been obvious. Let me try this way. I cannot, for the life of me, remember how this thing goes, which order of operations we have to do things. I think we actually have to mess with the scales again, because I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. It was like, it seemed like this is all disoriented. I always have trouble going through this place. Also, little side note, our Mirage, we disappeared. This is what I was talking about. It just disappears out of your blank Magnus after a while. Okay, so let's make the blues heavy again. Let's try and see if that fixes it. Because we have to be on the top left-hand corner. No, we have to be in the bottom left-hand corner thing. So, in order to get the treasure chest, now that we killed all the slimes in the Tower of Druaga segment. Okay, now that it should be this way, I hope everything's okay now. Once we get this Magnus that we need, we don't need to mess with the scales anymore if we don't want to. Okay, so let's go down. Yes, that did it. Okay, good. So it was the blue. We had to change it back to blue. I could have swore I only did it twice. Huh. Anyways, let's go in here. Get our tries here. I think we can trap the magna essence of the golden pickaxe. You trap the magna essence of the golden pickaxe into your blank Magnus. That's good. Now I need to go and get the freaking save up at the top, man. It shouldn't be that hard to get up there, though. Because, man, I don't know how this video is going to end, like, be edited and everything. Oh, hey, the slimes came back. Well, I have to kill this one and get out of the way there. Okay, now that we got that, wait, I want to be up here so we can get to the save flower. Because now we have everything that we need in order to finish this dungeon. We got the golden pickaxe, which we need in order to break the golden walls that lead to the door, which we have a key now in order to get through the door. So we're all set up to finish this dungeon. But I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I don't want to risk it. So, actually, before we end it, I'm going to heal my party up a little bit because we've been fighting a lot in this episode in particular. And not only that, I would really suggest editing your party and benching Shella for this next, because I couldn't tell, we're about ready to fight a boss. And Shella is not gonna do good in this next fight. So I pick your characters that usually have fighting attacks, or like physical attacks. So I think this team will do good next time. I think Gabari's other thing turned into vinegar too over the time. I've been on this recording for a while. Branches! Oh, I think that's the fishing rod. The fishing rod turned into branches. Man. Let's put a squid in your deck. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's what I would really suggest. So, in the next episode of Let's Play Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings on the Lost Ocean, we are going to finish Detourne, the mystical garden, for sure. Or the Tower of Druaga, whatever you call it. We're going to finish this dungeon in the next episode. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Sorry, before the outro here, I just noticed something in our log here. A couple other things have changed. Like, wait, there's a lot of stuff that changed in this episode. Namely, that small fire we got from the slime earlier in the episode, it already evolved into large fire. Massive wildfire has spread a great distance. Failure to put it out earlier has led to these uncontrollable flames of chaos. Water alone is not enough to extinguish it. This causes flames 100%. It's actually kind of a good card. But like I said, we kind of need this for something else. And it also evolves into another thing after a while. Also, one of our peaches evolved into its next thing. Yeah, this thing. Peach Boy. AKA Momotaro the Peach Boy was born in a giant peach. He's a legendary hero who fought ogres with his companion, a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant. He just does a 64 attack and inflicts status. I think that's headache if I remember correctly. But you want to keep him in your inventory for a while. After many hours, he will evolve into something else, and it's the best healing item in the game. One of the best healing items in the game. So keep as many Peach Boys as you can. If you have a bunch of peaches in your deck or in your inventory, keep them and let them evolve. So with that, yeah.